Recording, right? Thank you. So now we will address to the first question here. The percentage of students whose weight is more than 50 kg. So students, let us proceed ahead. As always, we will first find out the cumulative frequency. So I want everybody, no, not P50 Dhairya, it's wrong. P what is 50? That's what we need to find. So first everybody will draw the column. I want everybody to find cumulative frequency less than type first. Quickly do that, quickly do that. Okay, done. Everybody has drawn the column, the weight and the number of students. We are addressing to the first A column right now. I am assuming everybody has started doing. The cumulative frequency will be, first is 15, then 15 plus 40, 55, plus 29, 84, plus 21, 105, plus 10, 115, plus 5, 120. So N will be 120. So any doubts whatsoever till here? Now students, the question says, to find out P, what is 50? So from the table, out of 120 students, we can say 84 students weigh up to 50 kg, right? Out of, and from the table, if I look at, just give me a second, I'll take the pointer. Okay. Now here, up to 84 students weigh less than 50 kg. So what I know is number of students weighing more than 50 kg would be 120 minus 84, that is 36. Now try to understand what I did here. Once again, just try to understand. The question is percentage of students who weigh more than 50 kg. Now I am taking a different method here. Now what I can see is from the cumulative frequency, this is 50. When this is 50 and the cumulative frequency is 84, that means out of 120, 84 students weigh 50 kg or less than 50 kg. Now, if 84 students weigh 50 kg or less than 50 kg, so students who weigh more than 50 kg would be 120 minus 84, that is 36. Is this part very clear? Is this part very clear, students? Is this part clear? Say yes, no quickly on the message box. Yes. Okay, Prathamesh, thank you. Thank you, Vedangi. Thank you, Nikhil. Okay, great. So all yeses. So once again, just revising and going ahead. 84 students weigh 50 kg or less. From the cumulative frequency, I can make out. 84 students weigh 50 kg or less. So number of students who weigh more than 50 kg will be 120 minus 84, because out of 120, 84 students weigh 50 kg or less. So 36 students. Now we need to find out the percentage. That becomes very easy. So 36 students out of 120 into 100. If you calculate, that would be 30%. What you can simply do is 0 gets cancelled, 12 ones are, 12 threes are, so 30%. Please copy down the sum. Please copy down the sum. Please copy down the sum, and once done, let me know so that we can go to the second sub question. And once done, type done. Okay, Prathamesh Parulekar from Vikroli is super fast. Good, Prathamesh. Okay, Tanisha, Linesh, Dhairya, Nikhil, Vedangi, Varun. No, Varun, it will not be 40%. It will be 30% only. Calculate. 12 fours are is not 36. Sneha, if you can mention your branch name. Okay, I think Rushil Mulu from Mulun, you have a very good spectacle. And if you can put your video off. Thank you. Okay. I can see most of you are done. So I'll go to the second sub question now. Okay, just give me a second. I don't know what has happened. Just give me a second, students. Now, what does the second part of the question say? Second question is once again same. They're asking us to find out the percentage of students who weigh more than 40 kg. The question part is exactly same. Now, if you say, but there is a slight change in the question, which they are saying is, they are asking us to assume this to be the midpoint. They're asking us this column, if this is the midpoint, then what percentage of students will weigh more than 50 kg? Now, there is a very good word for midpoint that we studied in standard 10th. Anybody who is aware of the word midpoint? Anybody who is aware of the word midpoint? That is no. From the point of view of no, not mean median mode. I'm not talking from the point of view of mean median mode. Not talking from the point of view of mean median mode. Oh, Sneha, no. Okay. With respect to class interval, what could it be? Okay, chalo, I'm giving you hint. Okay, Prathamesh has given me the perfect answer, and then it is Dhairya. And Varun, you are copy pasting from Google, which says a point which is equidistant from two other point. Come on, use your brains, dear. Okay, it's class mark. Midpoint means class mark. अच्छा, मुझे बोला है कि अगर 40, 45, okay, just a second. मुझे बोला अगर 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, these are class marks. तो क्लास इंटरवल ढूंढो, फिर व्हाट परसेंटेज इज मोर देन 50 केजी ये भी ढूंढो. तो अभी क्लास मार्क से क्लास इंटरवल ढूंढने के लिए दो तीन टेक्निक है, एंड आई एम श्योर यू वुड हैव स्टडीड वन टेक्निक इन स्टैंडर्ड 9th एंड 10th. इफ नॉट पे अटेंशन. एक होता है कि गेस वर्क करो. मतलब अगर मेरे को पूछेगा 40 किसका मिड पॉइंट हो सकता है, 40 किसका मिड पॉइंट हो सकता है, और नेक्स्ट 45 है, वो ध्यान देके. तो अभी बहुत ध्यान से देखो, मैं तुम लोग को समझाने का कोशिश कर रहा हूं कि क्लास इंटरवल कैसे ढूंढना है. जब भी क्लास मार्क दिया रहेगा और मुझे क्लास इंटरवल ढूंढना है ना, सबसे पहले ये दोनों का डिफरेंस लो. व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? क्लास विड्थ निकालो, क्या है ये दोनों का डिफरेंस, क्या है बताओ. व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? ओके, ग्रेट, थैंक यू प्रथमेश, इट्स 5. नाउ स्टूडेंट ध्यान दो, वट एवर इज द डिफरेंस ना, डिवाइडेड बाई 2. जो भी डिफरेंस आएगा उसको डिवाइड बाई 2 करो. 5 डिवाइड बाई 2 क्या आएगा? थैंक यू हेत, इट वुड बी 2.5. अभी ये 2.5 कहां से आया वो इंपॉर्टेंट है. ये 2.5 आया कहां से, सबको समझ में आया? थोड़ी देर बाद मत पूछना 2.5 कहां से आया. ओके 2.5 समझ में आया. ग्रेट ओके ग्रेट. नाउ वंस अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग, ये दोनों का डिफरेंस लिया, 40 माइनस 45 माइनस 40. जो भी डिफरेंस आया हमेशा डिवाइड बाय 2 करो, 2.5. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, ये 2.5 को 40 से सब्ट्रैक्ट करूंगा तो लोअर लिमिट मिलेगा. ये 2.5 को 40 से ऐड करूंगा तो अपर लिमिट मिलेगा. तो पहली बात तो क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी प्रीवियस स्लाइड से मैंने ले लिया. तो 40 माइनस 2.5. ओके वंस अगेन, आई होप सबको क्लास इंटरवल वाला समझ में आया. ये 2.5 को सब्ट्रैक्ट किया सबसे, तो मुझे लोअर लिमिट मिला. ये सारे नंबर से जब मैं सब्ट्रैक्ट करूंगा 2.5 को, तो मुझे मिलेगा लोअर लिमिट. ये 2.5 को जब मैं ऐड करूंगा ये सबसे, मुझे मिलेगा अपर लिमिट, और मुझे क्लास इंटरवल मिल गया. नाउ जस्ट पे अटेंशन स्टूडेंट्स, मुझे बोला व्हाट परसेंटेज विल बी मोर देन 50 केजी. तो व्हाट परसेंटेज मालूम नहीं, P60 है कि P70 है कि P80 है मालूम नहीं, तो Px should be 50. Now percentile class will be 47.5 to 52.5. Can anybody tell me why the percentile class is 47.5 to 52.5? No need to draw the table once again, धैर्य. एक कॉलम ऐड कर देना. Can anybody tell me why did I take percentile class to be 47.5 to 52.5? क्या बात है. Vikroli from Vedangi, I'm telling. Vedangi from Vikroli has given me the perfect answer. 120 से जस्ट ज्यादा है कुछ भी. Varun, Amay has given me right answer. Sachi has given me right answer. Exactly. क्योंकि हम लोग किसके बारे में ढूंढ रहे हैं हम लोग? P of x 50 के लिए ढूंढ रहे हैं, और डेफिनेटली 50 किसके बीच में लाए होने वाला है हमको वो देखना है। 50 आएगा हमारा 47.5 से 52.5 के बाद। ये वो लोग हैं जो लोग अच्छे से ध्यान दे रहे हैं या फिर अच्छे से रिवाइज कर रहे हैं सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स। वेरी गुड। ओके, नाउ L would be 47.5, H would be 5. अगर this is my percentile class, this would be my L. The difference between them is 5H. This is my F, and this is my CF. Sayam, you got nice biceps. Now just put off your video. And Sayam, you can put off your video. You are playing around there. Sayam Kothari, I am removing you from the lecture for the nonsense that you're doing. And if anybody from Mulund is observing, I would like to take a note of it. Sayam would not be attending my lectures henceforth. And CF would be 55. Great. Now we know the formula. PI formula is L plus H upon F, IN upon 100 minus CF. Now we'll substitute all the values. I don't know, so it will be P of X. Wherever there is I, we will put X. L would be 50, L would be 47.5, H is 5, F would be 29, I would be X, N would be 120 upon 100, minus CF would be 55. Now P of X should be 50, 47.5 as it is, 5 upon 29 as it is. This should be 120 upon X minus 55. I want all of you to try and simplify this equation and get the value of X. Not really difficult to solve, a bit tedious. Solve by your own method. There could be different ways to solve it. Let us see who gets the answer first. I'm waiting for 2 minutes. Once done, let me know. Okay. Copy down the entire sum and finish the sum. I'll be waiting. I forgot the name. That was somebody from Mulund. I removed that child. Sneha from Vikroli. Once again, nice spectacles and a very good ceiling fan. No, not Yash Solanki. I don't remember. Is the sum done, Dhairya? You're chit chatting. Sayam, ha, Sayam. No, I am going to remove him permanently from my lectures. Remind me. Thank you, Harshal. Okay, Nikhil has completed the answer. He has given me the answer, waiting for others. I'm not sure whether Nikhil is right. I don't remember the answer. We need to check. Done? Only Nikhil so far has finished the sum. Okay, Heth has given me answer, but answer of Heth and Nikhil varies a lot. So let's see. Okay, now Kamya has given me the answer, which is the third different answer. Arya has given me the answer. Okay, Heth is very confident of his answer. Okay, others are taking. No, I don't know, Heth. Let's wait, Heth. I don't remember the answer. Calculate करते हैं. I'm not sure if others are trying. I'm not sure if others are even trying to solve the sum. Okay, Neeraj. Neeraj got the answer. I'll wait for another 2 minutes and then I shall start discussing. We'll wait. I don't remember the answer exactly. Just hold on. Don't ask me whether the answer is right or not. Just keep posting your answers and we'll see whether it is right or not. Okay, I think a fair number of students have finished. Last 1 minute and then I will start discussing the answer. Okay, now the first thing that we can do is we can just simply shift this to the left hand side. So 50 minus 47.5 and I'm keeping the rest of all as it is. Now if you subtract them, 50 minus 47.5, anybody having any difficulty with subtraction, let me know. It should be 2.5. 29 shifts here, it becomes into 29 and 5 becomes division. Basically 5 upon 29 will be 29 upon 5 and the rest terms as it is. Now we will try to simplify it further. 5 ones are 5 0.5s are and 0.5 into 29, that means taking the half of that is 14.5. Yes, it. Okay, and then what I did was I shifted this minus 55 also, trying to reduce the steps. In the same step, after multiplying 0.5 into 29, I got 14.5. I shifted minus 55 here, it became plus 55. And what remains in the right hand side is 120x upon 100. Add both of them, it will be 69.5. And shift this 100, it comes into 100 upon 120 is equal to x. Try to simplify it, it will be 57.91%. So if I have to round it off, it will be 58%. So 57.91, 58% is the right answer. Anybody who got 57.91 or 58, let me check who all gave me the right answer. Siddhi Malwankar gave me the right answer. Heth gave me the right answer. And nobody else. Okay, I hope you might have made silly calculation error. Anybody having any doubt? Yeah, Heth, you gave me. Yes, Heth. Okay. It could be wrong. It could be wrong, Harshal. You have to calculate no, or by yourself and check what comes the answer. I am assuming everybody finished solving. Okay, Harshal. Okay, we'll go to the next sum. Done? Yes, Dhairi, I don't know. It's वो काम जन्मों से चल रहा है. Okay, going to the next sum. Missing frequencies, we already know how to solve it. Class interval दिया है, missing frequencies दिया है, D3 दिया हुआ है. Can you all solve it on your own? Can you all give a try to this? Okay. I'll start discussing also. I'll start the sum for you all. सबसे पहले मिसिंग फ्रीक्वेंसीज को ए और बी नाम दे दो और क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी लेस देन टाइप दे दो. D3 दिया और हमको ए और बी ढूंढना है. तो ऑल ऑफ अस टुगेदर स्टार्ट सॉल्विंग. चलो सबसे पहला क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी ढूंढो और मुझे अच्छा मुझे बताओ n का वैल्यू क्या आने वाला है. n का वैल्यू क्या आने वाला है बताओ. n का वैल्यू n का वैल्यू n का वैल्यू n का वैल्यू. हेथ इज सुपर फास्ट. क्या बात है. थैंक यू हेथ. हेथ इज सेइंग n का वैल्यू वुड बी 100. कैन यू टेल मी व्हाई 100 हेथ. यस निखिल तनिषा यस यू आर राइट. कैन यू ऑल टेल मी व्हाई 100. ये 100 क्यों आने वाला है ये बता सकते हो मुझे. Yeah, it's given. The weekly wages of the group of 100 persons. इधर clear बोला है 100 persons. तो n तो 100 आने वाला है भाई. चलो CF का कॉलम एक सिंगल मैसेज में टाइप करके पूरा CF का कॉलम बताओ. पूरा CF का कॉलम सिंगल मैसेज अलग अलग टाइप करके एंटर करोगे तो नॉट कंसीडर्ड. लेट अस सी हु डज इट. Okay, the first person to give the answer. Okay, as always. या फिर I can say as most of times Dhairya, then it was Heth, then Harshal, then Tanisha, then Nikhil. Neeraj, you gave me the right answer, but I think you are lazy enough to type the plus sign, but your answer is right. Okay. Okay. Most of you have given me the right answer. So 7 plus a, 7 plus 25 is 32 plus a, plus 30 will be 62 plus a, plus 62 a plus b, n. Now from the table, what would be the first equation that we can form? From the table, now we know the last value of cumulative frequency is always n. So from the table, we can say that 62 plus a plus b is 100. So we can say a plus b is 100 minus 62. So a plus b would be 38. Name it equation number 1. Perfect. And then now D3 ढूंढना है, तो I will be 3. तो सबसे पहले in upon 4 ढूंढो. in upon 4 ढूंढो. in upon 10, sorry, deciles बोला है. तो I would be 3, n would be 100 into 10, that would be 30. Yeah, perfect. Hey. Okay, can you tell me what will be the decile class for I is equal to 3? Can you tell me? Who will tell me? Chalo, I will unmute. Who will explain me this? And somebody who hasn't spoken yet. Dhairya, yes, I know you will. Somebody who hasn't spoken yet or not been so frequently. Somebody new voice. Richel, I believe you have spoken before. Hey, yeah, I want somebody else to answer. I am going to unmute and that person will explain me why. Who is ready to give me the answer? Okay, Tanisha hasn't answered. So we'll pick up Tanisha. Tanisha, you can speak? She can speak. Only the video was the problem. Tanisha, you can unmute yourself. Hello, Tanisha.
So, good morning, sir.
Very good morning. Tanisha, you were going to tell me what would be the decile class for D I is equal to 3. What would be that?
1000 and 1500.
Okay, so you are trying to say that 1000 to 1500 would be the decile class. Can you just explain me why?
Because the answer is 32.
The answer is 32.
30. And it is bigger than the 30.
So even
30.
it could be this, no? What if this is 31 here? It could be here also, ना? ये 32 है, 30 से greater चाहिए, तो ये भी तो हो सकता था 52,000.
So we are going to see CF.
We are going to see CF only. Now, what if this is, suppose A is say 24.
Yes.
What if A is 24? How could you be very certain कि ये होगा? अगर A 24 हुआ तो ये आ जाएगा ना?
हाँ.
तो फिर certain कैसा होगा? सोचो. I want you to figure out the answer. Look at the question carefully. Tanisha, you're seeing the question?
Yes.
Okay.
So because D3 is given 1000.
समझ में आए? देखो ये क्लास का सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट क्या होता है कि तुम्हारा जो भी डेसाइल, परसेंटाइल, क्वार्टाइल का आंसर है ये क्लास के अंदर लाया होता है, राइट तनिषा? याद है मैंने ये बोला था?
हाँ.
तो अगर 1100 इज द आंसर, तो क्वार्टाइल क्लास तो डेफिनेटली 1000 to 1500 रहेगा ना?
हाँ.
समझा? So I can say D3 is 1100. So decile class for I equal to 3 will be 1000 to 1500. See, as you are trying to figure out 30 plus वाला, वो most times right होगा, लेकिन कभी कभी wrong हो सकता है. समझ में आ रहा है तनिषा?
हाँ.
So the right way to be find out is I know कि आंसर 1100 है, और 1100 किसके बीच में लाया होता है? 1000 to 1500. So that should be my decile class. देखो, जब मेरे पास क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी का प्रॉपर वैल्यू है ना, तभी मैं क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी से फाइंड आउट करूंगा, वरना मैं क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी को बेस ले भी नहीं सकता हूं. A0 भी तो हो सकता है, A25 भी तो हो सकता है, A24 भी तो हो सकता है. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Tanisha, got it?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Tanisha. I'll mute you.
Yeah.
I hope everybody understood how do we get the decile class. Yes. So L would be 1000, H would be 500, F would be 25 and CF would be 7 plus A. So this is the formula for DI. I की जगह पे 3, L की जगह पे 1000, H is 500, F is 25, IN upon 10 is 30, माइनस है और CF बाइनोमियल है और यहाँ पे माइनस है तो ब्रैकेट कंपलसरी. So D3 will be 1100. I want you to solve the sum. Great. Any doubts till then? Anybody has a doubt till here? Please let me know so I can discuss the doubt. Till then, everybody is solving the sum. I will discuss the doubt of this sum if anybody has any. Okay. There are people who have started me doubting graph. We will deal with it when we come to graph. Okay, people are giving me different answer. Now, वरुण A इक्वल टू 57 कैसे हो सकता है बताओ, जबकि A और B को ऐड करूंगा तो ही 38 आंसर है. Okay, धैर्य डन, वेरी नाइस. Okay, yeah, okay, waiting Varun. Okay, okay. Do you all want me to wait? Anybody who wants me to wait till you finish the calculation, please type wait so that I will wait, or I'll start with the calculation. Okay, Nikhil says done. Okay, Harshal, yes, answer is right. Okay, 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 I'll wait for another 2-3 minutes. Yes, Manish, I'm waiting. Finish solving quickly and then I might explain the calculations quickly. Okay, there is some problem with that. Okay, I'm just trying to rejoin students from the other account where I'm chatting from. Okay, I've joined back. All the previous messages have been erased because I just joined back. Okay, we'll just try to solve it here. What we have done is we've substituted D3 as 1100 because as we were discussing with Tanisha, we know that from the question we have D3 as 1100. We have this as 1000. 500 and upon 25, it could be reduced. So we reduced it. 25 ones are 25, twos are 50 and zeros are 30. This would be minus 7, minus 8. Now students, 1100 as it is, plus 1000 will shift here, it becomes minus 1000 is equal to 20. 30 minus 7 will give us 23 minus 8. Now when you subtract them, what you get is 100 is equal to 20. What we are going to do is we'll divide this 20 here, we'll shift this 20 here. And what remains on the right hand side is 23 minus 8. 0, 0 gets cancelled, 2 ones are 2 5s are is equal to 23 minus 8. Minus a shifted to the left hand side, 5 shift to the right hand side, a would be 23 minus 5. So a would be 18. Now since we have a, we'll substitute a in equation number 1 to get the value of b. So substituting a is equal to 18 in equation number 1. So 18 plus b will be 38. B would be 38 minus 18. So b would be 20. And then final answer, the missing frequencies are 18 and 20 respectively. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you. Okay, are we done? Are we good to change the screen? I'll just see the next sum. If we have enough time to finish the next sum, I will take up the sum. If the sum is big, I will not take up the sum because I know you have one more lecture at 11:15. Okay, quickly finish the sum, students, and then I can change the slide. Yes, I'm waiting for a minute, not more than that. If you have not yet finished it, I would request you to take the screenshot of the same. Sir, can we write the part of graph in the line page of the graph book? Yes, you can, you can. Okay, I'm assuming people are done. Okay, so next sum is actually a tedious and a big sum, which we cannot take it up. So I think we will end the lecture for here and we'll see you next week.